What's up, Assassination? It's your host, Kariza, aka Kariza the Assassin. In today's video, as you can see, it's not a multiverse video. I'm going to be talking about my experience with Dragon Ball The Breakers. I did say I wanted to talk about Dragon Ball The Breakers, but don't forget to drop a like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notification, be on the road to 200 subscribers. Let's get right into it. So I want to start off and talk about how Dragon Ball The Breakers was a game I was kind of like iffy about when it comes to playing it and buying it. And after I played the last three betas, especially with this beta, I have fully come to a conclusion how I really feel about the game. So at first, before this beta, I didn't like the game at all. Thought the game was very boring. I didn't really like it. And then the second beta came, in which that's when I was actually able to play as a raider, which is the killers, right? Frieza, Cell, Majin Buu isn't in the beta, so I didn't get to play him, of course. But that's when I actually had fun. I actually do like playing as the raider. Way more do I do like playing as the survivors. And in this beta, the last beta that I was able to play, which is gameplay that you're seeing in the background, I actually started to like playing as the survivor. But does that mean I'm gonna buy the game? Probably not. I'll probably buy the game once a character like Goku Black comes out or Cooler comes out. I just don't feel like the game is how do I say, it's not worth me buying it, most likely, because it's just the game doesn't feel, how do I say this, it doesn't feel finished to me. It feels kind of wacky and junky in certain areas. And then the one thing I can complain about when it comes to this beta, well, I have more complaints, but number one complaint I'm gonna start off with is mostly the queue times. I wasn't really able to get any games inside this beta. I probably got 6 game max, and like I was in queues for like 30-40 minutes, and I kept restarting the game, this, that, and the third, to try to get actual game, because I wanted to make a video of me actually playing it and do commentary while I'm playing it, but I couldn't do it. So it's like, you know what, I'm just gonna make my video of how I feel about multiverses. And yeah, also in the comments below, let me know how you feel about, I said multiverses, didn't I? The Breakers, Dragon Ball The Breakers. Let me know how you feel about Dragon Ball The Breakers in the comments below. If you're gonna buy it, if you're excited for the game, how you feel about Dragon Ball. I love Dragon Ball. That's the reason why I wanted to try this beta and actually get into it, because I need a new Dragon Ball game to play. You know, I'm tired of playing Xenoverse. I will get back into Fighters too. Once the robot gets implemented, once the robot gets implemented, I feel like I should mess up the word, but yeah, again, let me know how you feel about the game in the comments below. Now, before I start getting into more cons about the game, I want to get into some pros about the game. I will say that I do like the concept of this game. I think it's actually very unique, especially for a Dragon Ball game. I did like that. Other than that, I would say the one thing I really did like about this game was the survivors. I liked the characters that they chose, because usually in Dragon Ball games, you're not able to use characters like Bulma, Chi Chi, and even though I don't think she's coming, I hope she does come in this game. But characters like Oolong and Farmer with the Shotgun, who will be coming in a full game, you usually won't be able to use characters like that in Dragon Ball game. So this game, providing characters like that, I think was, how do I say, I think it's actually amazing. I know I keep saying a lot. I'm really going off the top of the head. I don't have nothing written down how I really feel. But yeah, that's definitely one pro I have with the game. Another pro in this game that I want to talk about is the difference between the Raiders. I never felt like I was playing the same character with both Raiders, because I have tried both Raiders. I do like both of them. I like Cell, I like Frieza, and I like that with Frieza you have Zarbon and Dodoria with you, while with Cell he has the ability to like sense ki, and I do like that about the different type of Raiders. And I know Martin Buu, I think he's gonna have like a absorb ability when you actually go inside him and like try to save Majin Buu before he turns to Kid Buu. And I do like certain things like that that makes the Raiders feel different. So another thing I did like about the game that I feel like is a pro is the different perks that was added into the game. I did like that certain like heroes that you can turn to, from like Goku, Yamcha, Trunks, whatever, they had signature perks with them. Like Vegeta, he has a sand pod, while Trunks he has a slide, while Gohan, he has a Masengo, things like that. I did like that. And I also like when you pick another character that is your CAC, like Oolong or Bulma, they have signature perks. Like Bulma, she's able to like freeze the villain with like a charm ability, while Oolong's able to transform into something to hide. And I do like that about the game. And that's just one thing I could say that I think is cool about the game that isn't necessarily with the gameplay or anything. It's just the fact that this game is $20. $20 isn't a lot. And of course, the game definitely looks like it shouldn't be a $60 game, which I really did wish it had more budget into it to make the game more shiny, more, feel not as wonky and this, that, and the third. But let's get into some cons. I think one con that I like to say that's not just the queue times is I kind of wish that this game was crossplay. I think with crossplay, I think games like this deserve crossplay because it gives more opportunity to play with people, and especially because of the queue times, crossplay would have been amazing to play, and I honestly think that would have been good for the game. And one con I would like to say it has nothing to do with the game. Well, it kind of does, but it's just more so for a personal experience. When it comes to this game, I kind of dislike. I don't dislike that. I like playing as a raider way more than playing as a survivor. It's just personally, when it comes to these games, I would like to like playing as a survivor more than a raider because getting a raider is hard. For example, I had me putting that up as a raider, right? I wanted to. My priority was as a raider. I never get one game as a raider. I didn't even get a game at all when I had my priority as a raider. But when I didn't have it set as a raider, when I had it set to like nothing or this, that, and third, that's when I actually had games as a raider. And it's like, I feel like that's kind of horrible because, like, me personally, I want to actually have fun with the game. And I feel like I will most likely be playing as a survivor, but I also am not that. I wasn't that good at the game, so it could just be me not knowing what to do, which is what I really said the first time when I ever played this game was that I felt like I didn't really know what I was doing. But even then, I should also have fun with it. So maybe when this game comes out, if there's a character that comes out with the game, I'll actually try it. Actually have try to have fun with it when it comes to being a survivor. But I know when it comes to this game, I probably will prefer being a raider more, which again, personally, I wouldn't want that to happen because 9 out of 10 I will be playing as a survivor more than a raider. To be honest, I really don't feel like I have more cons to talk about the game because everything I kind of disliked about the game I already spoke about. Queue times, the game feeling like it isn't complete, and that's really just more so the game being low budget. It just feels like I wouldn't say like a throwaway Dragon Ball game, but just really just a placeholder for the next installment or the next big installment for the next Dragon Ball game, I should say. And I don't know. I just hope that they continue to how do I say and to continue to update the game to make the game feel more refined and more refreshed and add more characters, more survivors, or more map changes. And for the people who do buy this game, I really hope y'all have fun with the game and that this, can be something that y'all can play while either wherever the next Dragon Ball game is going to be, y'all still can come out to this game and that this game doesn't die out. Because I think that's kind of sad because anime games dying out in the first month, and it's like for the people who spend their money on this, I don't want y'all to not be able to find the games worse than how it was to me in the beta. And yeah, that's really all I have to say when it comes to cons, I guess. Other than that, I can really just say just rate this game as an asymmetrical game. Me personally, I think it's a mid asymmetrical game. I don't think it's all that good. To be honest, I had way more fun than either. What the heck did I just say? Other asymmetrical games. I was not putting this. How am I trying to say this? I was not trying to rate this game or rate my experience on the game as a Dragon Ball game. I was more so rating it as just the game experience itself and as an asymmetrical game in which I didn't really have that much fun. I have way more fun in other asymmetrical games like Dead by Daylight or even Friday the 13th. Those are the only two I've ever played, to be honest. It was Dead by Daylight. I don't really play. I play Friday the 13th way more. And so I was more so comparing it to my experience as just being a noob Dead by Daylight, since I can't really compare it to being a noob in Friday the 13th, since I've been playing Friday the 13th for so long. So it's like I'm not a really a noob no more. But in Dead by Daylight, I definitely am a noob. So like I was rating my experience when it comes to being a noob, and it just wasn't the same. And Dead by Daylight is just a more refined game. So it's not my fault that Dragon Ball The Breakers is not on the same level. I will really hope it is. I really hope it becomes. But yeah, that's really all I have to say when it comes to this game. I think the game is fun. I feel like I would have way more fun on the game if I had friends to play with. And for those who do get the game, I really hope that y'all get your money's worth out of it. And that overall, I would rate my Breakers experience a 6 point. Actually, I give it a 7.5 out of 10. I think the game definitely, with a few more updates, can be, I guess you could say, a true contender to other asymmetrical games like Friday the 13th and Dead by Daylight. Also, just one thing I wanted to mention before I end this video. I also want to talk about the map. I did like this map that I've been playing on. I thought it was alright. I did like the other map way more. And when it comes to the maps in general, I did like the maps. I thought they was kind of unique. It's just I kind of disliked that I had to play on this map basically the entire time. And yeah, hopefully in at full game I'm able to play on different maps instead of just one match. But yeah, if you like this video, don't forget to drop a like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notification. Again, I'm on the road to 200 subscribers. But until next time, Assassin out.